Hello everybody, this is Waldorf.
And this is Stetler.
And today we've got Battle Report 148.
148.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Kingdom of Equitaine.
Or is it Kingdom of Equitaine versus Orcs and Goblins?
It could be. This is the CGL. We had a little CGL championship tournament. Some of the guys put this together and decided it'd be a really neat thing to do to play each other and just have a club champion. So they put together a one-day tournament, 3 games. The twist on the tournament was you show up with your army, you get paired up, and then you switch armies for the first 2 games. The third game you have to play your own army, so you can't just bring a complete trash army because you have to play it in the third game. That's going to decide the winner.
Yep.
So anyway, it was an interesting concept. I loved it. Everybody that was there actually had a great time. So anyway, so that's what it was. This was the first game of that tournament, and I got paired against the Kingdom of Equitaine.
All right.
So,
so this was your army.
This is my opponent's army.
That your opponent had to play with.
Exactly. Who is has a Fairlark Warlord, paired weapons, light armor. I love this build of Fairlark. Shady Shankin, Essence of Mithril, Crystal Ball, and Troll I love that build. And Iron Orc Chief, who's the BSB, paired weapons, Hero's Heart, Hand of Protection Pension, not so sold on that one. The Cave Goblin Chief, who's got Lance, Light Armor, Shield, and Cave Nasher. And a Common Goblin Witch Doctor, Master of Witchcraft, Light Armor, Wolf, Magical Heirloom, and a Binding Scroll.
Okay.
2 units of 5 Common Orc Boar Boys, Musicians, Light Lances, Light Armor, and Shields, 30 Feral Orc Ed Bashers, Champion Musician Standard, Paired Weapons, and the Green Tide Banner. 5 Common Goblin Raiders, 140 points. Oops. 140 points. Light Lance Bows, Light Armor. 20 Iron Orcs, full command of the Green Tide Banner, unit of Grotlings, a Gargantula, and 2 Giants.
How many Grotlings?
How many what?
Grotlings? 3?
Yeah, it's a normal 3 base.
Okay.
Kingdom of Equitaine. This was the army I was playing. Had the Duke a Duke that was a general on a hippogriff. Had the Questing Virtue and the Uther's Conviction. Another Duke with the Questing Virtue on a hippogriff with the Fortress of Faith. Paladin BSB with Questing Virtue. Willow's Ward, he was on a Barded Warhorse. And a Damsel who was a Master of Druidism on a horse. Units of 9 Knights of the Realm with full command in the Rending Banner. 11 Knights of the Realm with full commander in the Banner of Last Charge. 5 Yeoman Outriders, fully loaded, Light Lance, Bow, Shield. 23 Knights Forlorn, full command, Banner of the Relentless Company. And a Sacred Reliquary. Oh, and... and 9 Grail Knights with the full command.
Yeah. So he went with the concept of go big or go home with all those units.
He went with a lot of units and not a lot of
big units.
Not a lot of power on the characters. Anyway. So, deploying. This is my deployment over here. You can see the 2 Dukes, the generals over here on the left. That's the big Duke General. Banner of the Last Charge in this unit with the Damsel.
Mm-hmm.
The BSB is on foot in this unit.
Oh, it's not on the horse. It's on foot.
Oh,
okay.
I put on horse, didn't I?
You did.
He's not on a horse. He's on foot in this unit.
Okay.
Mounted Yeoman, Grail Knights, the other Duke, and a unit of 9 Knights.
Okay.
And up top you can see where he's deployed. My 2 Giants, 1 on each flank. Spider straight across from me, a Wolf Rider unit, Boar Boys here in the center, another Boar Boys off to the right. Iron Orcs actually deployed. I don't think they deployed there, did they? No. And they're not down yet. Never mind. Now that I'm looking at this, he's not deployed yet.
Okay.
2 forests, a building. Actually played it as impassable.
Okay.
2 hills and a water feature and a field with a fence.
Some bubbly water.
Bubbly, nasty water. There he goes. Now he's deployed.
Okay.
So the feral orcs came over here on the far left. This was the counter thrust where you have to deploy 20 inches away from each other.
Okay.
And the secondary objective was hold the center.
Okay.
And you can see his grotlings over there, and his mage just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
He's not worried because I have 5 bow shots in my army.
Yeah.
And he has a mighty 3 wounds now. So there you go. There's the front. And I believe... There we go. It looks like I won first turn.
Okay.
Or is that's Vanguard, sorry. Vanguard was there, which wasn't much, and then he won first turn. And you can see the Wolf Rider shot down here into my thing. Giant popped up here on the side. Other than that, he just inched forward a little bit up front. His front line didn't come forward much. Both his flanks did. You can see the Boar Riders out on the right moved far enough forward to get out of my arc. I forgot about never having a chance to go first with this army. Nothing major, but he's got the -2 to weapon skill on this unit.
Okay.
Deceptive Glamour. So there it is going into my turn. And you know what? It's been a long time since I've played this army, but it hasn't been that long since I played the game. I should know better than these 2 units on the 2 knight blocks on the edges should be angled outwards.
Yeah.
I know better than that, but whatever.
Should the hypocrites.
Yes. Hippogriff over here, hops off to the far left. The good thing about that is it's my general. It gets it further away from my army.
Yeah, that's good. He doesn't have much leadership anyway.
The other guy comes forward a bit, and you can see the knights on the right have angled so that his 14-inch move cannot get him out of my arc this time.
Okay.
Grail Knights came forward a bit in the center, and my 5 mounted yeomen came forward where they can shoot at his mage that's peeking out of back there.
Okay.
Which they did, and put a wound on him.
There you go.
Look at that. He'd be half dead in the old way. And that's where that's going to go. Not sure why I went back to that picture, but there we go. And that's the overall. Going on to turn 2. That's what it looks like going in. I got the... I forgot what spell I got off on myself. Oh, the Oaken Throne's off on myself.
Okay.
He decided to charge the... I think the Boar Boys charged into the Yeoman, and they ran.
Okay.
And then his spider, the Boar Boys redirected into, I think, the Grail Knights, because that was the only one within possible range.
Okay.
And the spider, needing an 11, but rerollable, decided to try to charge the Grail Knights.
Okay.
I actually wouldn't minded him to have made that charge. I mean, it's only strength 5 is the big thing. So, 4 up armor, 5 up ward.
Yeah.
We can deal with it. Can't get stomped. Anyway, but they both failed. And then regular movement phase, his giant came up a little bit further. Wolf Riders came up to screen me. And these guys came up to think about chaffing me. But as they're on foot, it's going to be rather difficult.
And you have a big cloak.
During his turn, he gets the wheel turns off. Wheel turns on his own unit? Anyway, I'm not sure. Oh, he got the wheel turns off on me.
Yeah.
And then double evil eye off on my Knights Forlorn.
Okay.
Guess he didn't want them going anywhere.
Would seem so.
I got Deceptive Glamour off on my Grail Knights. Was his second spell he got off. So there you have it, going into my turn. And Hippogriff Lord is going to charge into the back of the giant, because he's just taunting me and ignoring me.
Okay.
the knights, the Banner of the Last Charge unit's going to charge the Wolf Riders.
All right.
They were chaff. They got to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
He made it. They made it. The Grail Knights
Charge the other direction.
charged his. I think he blocked me. I wanted to go. Yeah, I wanted to kind of go at his spider.
Mm-hmm.
But he's lined up with the Black Orcs right off the top of the screen.
Iron Orcs.
So unless I get through it in one turn, I'm not going. I'm not. I'm dead man.
You have some friends.
Because I don't want the Iron Orcs hitting me.
Yeah.
So he made it there. So they decided to come down and charge this giant.
Hippogriff.
And the Hippogriff charged the Grotlings.
Okay, and he brought up the other knights.
And my other knights came forward because you can see
you brought the other knights.
Up on top, the Boar Boys had about faced and moved away from me.
Okay, and you're trapping up the spider.
And why is his... Oh, and my yeoman. Correct. It's hard. I'm
Yes.
getting confused.
You keep thinking you're
I'm
the
like,
orcs.
why am the yeoman? Anyway, I moved the yeoman up to chaff the spider to keep it off the flank of my Grail Knights. Wow. I can't tell you how confusing it was, especially when he put that unit of Wolf Riders down on my side of the board.
Yeah.
I reached for him at least 4 times in one turn. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so there you have that. The Knights came up there. Deceptive Glamour's off on them. So the big Hippogriff Lord goes in. After Crumble, he'd only done a total of 6 wounds to the Grotlings.
Wow.
So they stand.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually hoping to push through them.
That didn't go so well.
I put 3 wounds on this giant, and he put 6 wounds on me.
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Yeah, that didn't go well at all.
No. I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't think you rolled very well.
I didn't, but I mean, I've got Deceptive Glamour on me, so I'm only weapon skill 3, just like him.
Yeah.
But
So 18 attacks hitting on should be...
But his 8 attacks should have hit me 4 times.
Yeah.
And then I'm a 5 up, I believe. No, 6 up, 5 up.
Yeah.
But anyway. So as it is, I did 3 to him. He did 6 to me.
Mm-hmm.
We run. He chases me, but we don't go very far.
Okay.
Neither does he.
Mm-hmm.
I do put 3 wounds on the other giant, and he put a wound on me, I believe.
Okay.
And he fled.
You were lucky there.
Why? No.
He could pound on that guy.
He probably could.
Yeah. Compared to the other one.
He did not. I did have entangling roots on him to bring him down to hit him better, but it didn't matter. So there we have that. Overall, my Grail Knight's fleeing in the center of the board, but his giant's fleeing there.
Okay.
With his giant's got 4 wounds left. So, going into turn 3. Giant charges into my Grail Knights and continues them running.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. They run all through everything, but everybody makes their panic checks, and he redirects into the flank of the Knights Forlorn.
Okay.
Which I'm not thrilled with, but it's not terrible. It's okay. I mean, he'll beat up on him the first turn. I should turn to face him. I'm thinking I'll be okay. I'm thinking. Spider charges into the chaff. And Giant makes it in. Crunch. His other Giant flees through both of my units. Fails his rally. Flees through both of my units. And takes 4 wounds fleeing through them and falls over and dies.
That's funny.
So... It's the best way to kill him when you're not getting your hands dirty. Cave Goblin Nasher comes up and stalks me. Elsewhere, his mage, feeling frisky, comes all the way up here. And he put the Will-O-Wisp on my unit of knights over here.
Okay.
And which is the random movement, 2d6. And then brought his Boar Boys up.
Huh.
Or brought his Boar Boys up, then cast the spell on me.
That's interesting.
There you got that. What's going on in this one?
More boys are forward to trap up you guys.
Yes, his boar boys came to block my guys. Spider clears off my chaff and rolls a 12.
Okay.
Which is what it needed to get into this combat.
Yeah. That's not helpful.
No, I was not happy with it before, and I was okay with it before, but the spider, that's a few more 16 attacks and another thunderstorm coming into that fight. No, I'm not thrilled at all with that.
Well, at least you're +1 to hit.
Well, and then, yeah, I'm +1 to hit, but a -2 weapon skill because he gets deceptive glamour off again. And I kept trying to do the binding scroll on it, but I kept remembering that he has that, not me.
Ah.
So it was very disturbing. Anyway, so after their attacks, they peeled off a couple ranks of my guys. We do hold. We are steadfast.
Yeah.
We hold, and we make our check to turn around and face them.
Okay.
So we got that going for us. We're not completely dead.
Yeah.
And I'm putting all the attacks I can on the giant rather than the spider because the spider is much harder to wound. Meanwhile, my guy Duke on the Hippogriff did clear off the grotlings.
Okay.
On the right. So I got that going for me.
That can help out.
So that's what it looks like overall. The knights with the random movement go 2d6 right into those guys.
Yep.
It's only a 6, so it wasn't that far. Oh, there's something missing. Back up.
The mage.
Yeah. The Duke on the Hippogriff, when he killed those, turned and faced into the fight. Yeah. On his turn, he declared the charge into the mage, who fled, redirected into the giant. Duke over here declared a charge on the... What's that?
Mage get through?
Yes.
Can't tell if it's hitting 2 units.
Yeah, he's still there yet.
Okay.
His mage only went through 1 enemy unit.
Okay.
But managed to make it. Where did he go? He's all the way on the back of that tower for some reason. Did I recharge him?
Did you recharge him with the other Hippogriff?
No, because he went further to right. I think this unit charged him because he ended up right.
He stopped in front. I see.
He stopped somewhere out here. This unit charged him again. He ran through the building. They failed their redirect and ended up
stopping
an inch away from this unit.
Okay, and your Hippogriff charged the...
Hippogriff charged into the Boar Boys. I thought this unit was going to be in their front as well. But the Hippogriff should blow this unit out anyway, even if he doesn't kill them. Anyway, so the idea here is he kills it, overruns into the spider,
right? And
I'm in much better shape than I was. It's the idea anyway.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
It's good to have a plan.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and where's the picture?
And the Grail Knights.
The Grail Knights do rally, which is good. That'll help. Realm Knights finish off the Boar Boys. They didn't actually kill them all. There was one left who fled.
Which was helpful to you.
Which was extremely helpful to me because I failed my check and chased them. I didn't want to chase them.
Oh, okay.
I would have rather sat here in the water and have the Iron Orcs charge me and let me flee away from them and easily get away. Well, with normal dice. Easily get away and then drag them off to the side, Anyway, that was the idea. So anyway, Mr. Hippogriff, the big powerful lord, managed to kill 3 Orc Boar Boys. The 2 remaining managed to stand.
Okay.
So that's got that going for me. The other Hippogriff does finish off the giant.
Okay.
And he was in the flank. Sorry, he was in the flank of the giant. My mistake. Overruns into the spider. And the spider kills a bunch more of the guys.
Yep, getting thin.
There you go. Not terribly so, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like he only killed 5. It's not terrible. It's still bad enough. We do have a good arm. We got a 3-up armor, which goes to 5 up from him, and a blessing. So
right.
Anyway, so there we have that going into turn 4. That's the way it looks. The interesting thing about this combat, of course, is when I won the combat against the Boar Boys, with my Duke, I let him, he tried to reform. He couldn't reform. I reformed down to this edge.
But you didn't turn.
But I'm still facing him.
Yeah.
But the feral orcs from where they are cannot get to me.
Yeah.
Which helps.
Yeah.
Immensely. Very happy with that situation.
Let's see, take something from your playbook.
Well, it is my army. So, and because it's my army, the Nasher comes in by himself into the flank of my unit of 11 Knights of the Realm. Okay. And because it's my army, you can see the general charged out of the feral orcs, and he's in the flank of my general.
I thought he said, I guess, yeah.
What's that? It's the only character he had over there.
Yeah, yeah.
So we got that. And to make it complete, the BSB, for some unexplained reason, just left and walked up onto the hill.
He wanted to share his BSB-ness?
I think he just wanted to stand on the hill and yell at people.
Yeah.
Proclaim he was the orc.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have that. Oh, there's the guy hiding behind there with his one wound. He rallies.
Okay.
And that doesn't look good for me, because he's a better fighter than I am, even with my Hippogriff buddy. I think he easily wins that fight. Moving into this one, he grinds away a couple more Knights Forlorn. There's another. He's up to 5 wounds on him. Mm-hmm. I reform it. I reform to pull the guy off the right edge and pull him back into the back.
Okay.
Just for one more attack. He did 2 wounds to me. I did 1 to him, even though I have Bring the Pain Off. Oh, sorry. He's got Bring the Pain Off on me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually very fortunate to come away with only 2 wounds, in my opinion. Over here.
Wait, how many head attacks do you have?
What's that?
The Lord?
His Lord?
The Orc Lord. 5?
The Orc Lord has 5. But he's hitting me on 2s.
Yeah.
Because would be the same weapon skill, but he gets +1 for the paired weapons.
Right.
So his weapon skill's at 3. He's got lightning reflex. He's hitting me on 2s. He's strength 6 on the first round. I'm tough 5. But I'm in a challenge, so he gets to re-roll those wounds.
Right.
Anyway, I think I just did really well saving.
And you use a great weapon, or did you use the... I guess you had to.
I used the great weapon to have any chance at all
already,
of killing
so
him.
yeah.
Oh, and that's a good point.
Yeah.
Anyway, over here, his guy killed a knight. We turned and faced him.
Okay.
And that's the overall look as it stands now.
Okay.
Grail Knights are poised. It's coming up on my turn. So you can see the Knights of the Realm come back into the swamp. They're positioned to where they can wheel back behind and hit that BSB if he just hangs out up there. But
right.
I doubt he will. But just in case, you never know.
Grail Knights charge out and hit the Boar Boys.
Grail Knights decide to help out and get rid of the Boar Boys. And that should be.
Does the spider have any wounds on it?
Yeah, it had 5.
Okay.
Going into this round. I think he was deciding something for a long time. A lot of times when you see a lot of pictures right behind each other, it's because I'm doing something while he's...
Because you're bored?
Because I'm bored while he's doing something. Over here, the Knights of the Realm finished off the Cave Nasher. There we go. And we finished off the spider on this round.
Okay.
I think it had, like I said, I think it had 2 or 3 wounds left, and we managed to get those through and kill it.
Okay.
Those are the good notes. Bad notes up there on the top. We killed off. So we killed off, during the magic phase, we grew 3 more Knights back, Grail Knights back. But he did manage to kill me with his general. I did pick up a 2nd wound on him. So got that going for me.
Did you heal your general before he died?
What's that?
Did you heal your general any before
Nope.
you died? Okay.
Could not.
Oh.
Tried to. He was out of 12.
Ah.
So we go on to turn 5. That's what it looks like. Yeah, we're running like hell because the Iron Orcs, he used the war cry this round. The Iron Orcs declared the charge at my Hippogriff, who had to flee. They redirected into my Knights Forlorn, who had to flee. Because I can't, even full strength, I wouldn't want to take either one of those attacks. So there they go, both go.
Full strength, he'd be okay.
Who would?
The Foot Knights.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm not so sold on that. Anyway, maybe so. So, his general decided to get out of the way by charging into my Knights of the Realm. He's got 1 wound left, and there's only 10 of them, so he should be fine. And then the Feral Orcs charged into the Grail Knights.
Okay.
And as you can see, both those went fairly well for him. He blew right through me on both.
Okay.
That's what we got. General walks back here. Iron Orcs, he got the Raven's Wing off and backed up the Iron Orcs.
And they're facing the other way now.
Actually, he shouldn't have been able to, though. You know what? I blew that. And I know that. He Raven's Winged them back. But he can't Raven's Wing them because they failed their charge.
Ah.
Oh, well. My mistake.
Yeah.
Because I should have had, and that's why that's the other reason I double fled. Because the units back there in the swamp right directly behind them.
Right.
Oh well. Don't know how I missed that. Anyway, that's bad. So there you have it going into my turn 5.
Okay.
Not great. As you can see, because those Grail Knights over there on the left, they're not actually there.
Yes.
It's a dead pile.
All the dead guys.
So I figured the Iron Orc, the BSB is not in this unit of Iron Orcs, and as bad as it's going, I might as well try it. So they declare the charge and roll double 1s at a 2.
Okay.
Fantastic. So, and that's where the game ends because time was called.
Yeah.
He picked up 2975. I picked up 1875. He had an 1100 point win. Not as big as I thought it was going to be.
So the Orcs win. Oh, wait.
The Orcs won. Oh, wait. I wasn't playing them. So it turned out to be a 13-7. When we were doing it, we each had 1 point for the middle token. His coming on the last turn.
Right.
And mine coming one of the earlier turns. Because a couple turns we both had one within 6. So no one got it. So
Okay.
I got 1, he got 1. So no one got the objective.
Okay.
But yeah. And both these units on the bottom rallied on the last turn. On my turn. So
saves the points.
Saved all those points.
So he could charge him on his turn if you had another turn.
If I had another turn, they would have both been dead because he would have
Yeah.
charged them and killed them both.
Yeah, yeah. Or at least one of them.
Including the Iron Orcs charging my
Yeah.
Realm Knights up there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, anyway.
So the real thing, you were slow playing. That's why you were taking all the pictures.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. So anyway, that's where it ended. Like I said, 13-7. I came out of that one based on how some things went better than I thought I would. Again, it's interesting fighting against your army, your own army.
Yeah, yeah.
It has some things going for it because you know what you think are weaknesses.
Yes, yes.
And you know what you're afraid of, and I'm really afraid of that Black Orc character. When I'm playing him, I don't think that the general of my army is that good. But when I'm playing against it, it's like, that guy's really good. I don't want to fight him with anything.
Yeah.
So, the perspective helps. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for listening.
Well, you still had some bad luck because even though that
What?
he shouldn't have chased away that realm bus.
No, he shouldn't
That's
have.
just bad luck. I mean,
Yeah, he shouldn't have. He should have done some wounds to it. And
Yeah.
whoever was steadfast stuck around.
exactly.
But whatever.
With the BSB right there.
Well, I didn't have a BSB at that point
Oh, because he was running.
because he was running. So
Oh, yeah.
anyway,
Anyway,
wasn't
yeah.
incredibly, but it's still
Yeah, yeah.
not great luck. Let's put it that way. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, he beat me good.
All right.
That's what it comes down to.
So you can't even win without somebody else's Equitaine army.
No.
The-
Well, yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm not thrilled with his character builds.
Yeah.
I think both his characters need vowels on. I mean, some virtues on them.
Well, they're built for grinding, using them in tandem and hitting the infantry units and just pummeling them.
Could be. I don't know.
Because the knights don't do a good job, but they do a good job at that.
Yeah.
So it fills the grinding role in the army.
Okay. Oh well, somebody should explain that to me before
Yeah.
I hurl them into monsters.
Yeah. There is that.
Thank you for listening. That's it.
Till next time.